You're tired because you keep making the same mistakes over and over again. You definitely don't need 10 hours of sleep or even more coffee, but you do need to stop making these mistakes. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but every single mistake I'm about to tell you, I've done it and many, many more. And the first mistake is your mornings. You open your eyes, you grab your phone, and before you even wake up, you are already full of this information. Someone is asking you about something, someone is telling you something, your friend got a new car, got a new girlfriend, and you're still on your bed. And this is bad because it just overwhelms you with new information before you can even think about your life. And that's how you're starting your day, in reaction mode. You start to relate all this new information that you get from your phone to your own life, and suddenly you're overthinking and overanalyzing every single thing. You're just a normal person, and suddenly you have 20 other people's information and stories and problems on your head. So here's a simple thing that you can start doing tomorrow. Don't grab your phone. Don't do it for the first 30 minutes or even the first hour. Before you can start thinking about other people's problems or social media on your online life, you need to think about your own life. You need to have time to breathe. Sit down. It will feel weird. It sure does for me. You'll have that itch to grab your phone. But when you wake up, you want to have some silence, some awareness to your own life. And this takes me to point number 2. Your head is overloaded. Do you ever feel like you have so much information, so many things going on that you can't even think straight? It's not stress, it's not anxiety, it's the 1,000 things that you're juggling on your head. It's the email you forgot to send. It's the fight you had 2 weeks ago. It's the laundry on your dryer. It's the girl that hasn't got back to you in 3 weeks and you're still thinking about her. Unless you have a supercomputer, you can relate. You know, when you're on your laptop and you have 50 tabs open, you want to play a game and you can't, your computer is fucking slow. It's the same shit. If your brain has so many things going on, how do you expect to make a simple decision? You can't. You have too much. You need clarity, you need simplicity. I've had this problem for most of my life. So here's what I do every single morning after I wake up and don't go to my phone. I grab a notebook and I brain dump everything that's going on in my head. I mean, the good stuff, the bad stuff, my problems, emotions, all that bullshit. I put it all on a notebook. And I do this because when I write things down, it allows me to think. I can look at what's going on in my head, because when it's here, it doesn't really make sense. I have these emotions, these feelings towards it, and it's just a mess. It doesn't connect. But when it's on words, on paper, I organize my thoughts. Point number 3 is food, your diet, the stuff that you eat every day. And I'm not here to tell you to eat kale or drink green smoothies, even though you probably should drink them sometimes. I'm here to tell you that having sugary shit on your diet or chugging coffee is probably not helping you. Food isn't just fuel, it's stability, it's life's dopamine. You wanna eat nuts, eggs, meat, stuff that looks healthy, and I know that you know what that is. You know what's bad for you and what's good. You just need to eat more of that. Another thing about diet and food is that I notice that when I have a big meal or something that has complex carbs, I usually get very slow. I have this brain fog. So to fight this, until I have my main deep work, my main work session, or a big workout, or even when I have to record this type of content, I don't eat. I fast until I get the work done. That's usually until 2-3 p.m. nowadays. And drink a lot of water. I almost forget about this, probably because I also forget to drink my water. But if you live in somewhere that's hot or you sweat a lot during the day, you want to drink a lot of water. Probably at least 3 to 4 liters minimum. Point number 4, you're not resting when you are resting. What I mean by this is all this Netflix gaming until midnight, it feels like rest, but it's not. And I lied to myself about this too. You see, when you're watching a TV show or you're gaming, wherever that is at night, you're still processing all of that shit. Your brain is still going 100 miles per hour. It has to absorb all that new information. And when you stop, you're more tired than when you started. Real rest looks different. It's boring, it's stale, it's walking outside, it's laying in the bed looking at the ceiling. You're basically doing nothing, and that's when your brain can actually have a break. Does it sound fun? No, but it works. Point number 5, your body is talking, but you are ignoring it. This is more of a mindset problem, but mindset is a big part of life. Like, your bodies will tell you if something is right or wrong, but if you wake up and you feel kind of tired, and your answer for that is drinking more coffee, you're messing up. If you feel stressed, but instead of having a break, instead of having a rest, you keep pushing. Or you're hungry, but instead of eating real food, you grab a snack. You need to teach yourself to be aware of these situations that happen during the day, and they happen all the time. You need to think when something doesn't feel right, stop, ask yourself, is this the right decision that I should be doing now? You need to ask yourself good questions, because questions is way better than telling yourself, just do this, do something. Ask yourself, like, are you avoiding something? Why are you stressed? What do you need? Food, water, a hug? Your brain knows the answer for these questions. You're just ignoring them. Now, to finish, I'm not asking you to fix all of this in one day. You probably can't do that. But if you fix one thing today and then another thing next month, and you keep going like that, you probably will feel way better. And you only have one life. You don't want to spend it tired. Now, let me know in the comments what habit are you going to fix first, and have an awesome day.